Hey guys, Lorena Magani here with New Filmmakers Los Angeles. Today, I'm talking to director Brennan Vance about his new film, Alma. Let's take a look at a clip from the film.
Thaddeus, wake up. I need to talk to you about your father.
Is he dead?
No, he's sleeping.
Brennan, why don't you give our viewers a brief synopsis of your film?
My short film, Alma, is it's at once your classic family drama, I should say. There's a father and son reunion. There is a kind of tortured love story between a husband and a wife. Classic family melodrama stuff. But I think what makes it unique is that it's seen through this lens of a kind of slow to unfold, visually rich, metaphysical allegory.
How did you come up with the concept behind Alma?
Children and their parents always have a dynamic relationship, and sometimes it's positive, sometimes it's negative, and I definitely had a very dynamic experience with my father over the last few years, and wanted to make something kind of concrete out of that feeling of connection and of distance and of longing. And at the same time, I was just doing a lot of reading about this metaphysical activity called astral travel. And I have no idea if it's real, but it stuck with me. And I was reading this book by a man named Robert Monroe. And in the book, he describes this a scene of his life where he left his body and went and visited the spirit of his deceased father. And the story just killed me. I thought it was just so beautiful in the way he wrote it. So I combined some personal family experience with some interests in metaphysics and cosmology and religion, in these ways that we try to understand the world.
Tell us a little bit about who you cast as your lead actress.
So the lead actress who plays the lead character of Alma, her name is Jira Pabuda, and she's one of the most inspirational people I've ever met. I think she's lived a really rich, at times difficult life, but always with courage and kind of forward thinking, forward vision. We met in art school. We were 30 years apart in age, very unlikely collaborators, but we took to each other really quickly, made a lot of work, became really close friends. And when I had this idea for this film, I just saw Jera's face. She just kind of came to the forefront, and I'd been wanting to put her in front of the camera. She had never been in front of the camera except for one short project that we did in art school, and she was incredibly uncomfortable. But when she finally got the opportunity to just really kind of let go and be herself, and she felt empowered to bring her spirit to the camera, I think she did a wonderful job, and she had a great time with it.
Did you have any rehearsals with your actors?
No rehearsal. There were some conversations just to kind of to let her know what this thing is going to be. But as a director, I think I have sort of an unusual approach, or a less kind of intentional approach with that. I think I choose people that I want to work with that I know. They have these characteristics and qualities that I love and respect, that I think are really present to anyone who encounters these people. And I just want to capture that. And so it's really my job as a director to allow themselves to be themselves and let themselves get out of their own way. Just don't act. Don't think of yourself as a character. This is you in a certain scenario, being yourself. How can we figure out how you would react? How would you say a certain line? How would you walk down the hallway? Like, trying to pull the essence of those people into their characters instead of trying to manipulate them into something that they're not.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today.
Times don't